Nostalgia. Wow, what a word to say. Nostalgia or nostalgic can mean lots with memory, like trips, events, or even childhood. Ah, yes, childhood. Yep, definitely. When I think of those two words I mentioned, nostalgia and childhood, I think of stuff from pop culture, like from childhood, like music, movies, video games, and most importantly, TV shows and channels that aired around that time. I watched all sorts of channels, yes, including the popular ones like PBS Kids, Noggin, Disney, and yes, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I remember when channels had their own block as well, like Playhouse Disney and Nick Jr. I also watched TLC and Discovery Kids as well. But there was a block on those channels that was rarely talked about, called Ready, Set, Learn. I remember seeing quite a bit of it as a youngin'. My time of watching that block is when Paz the Penguin was hosting the block. I watched a good number of shows on that channel. Well, as I should say, that block. That being High Five, Peep, Todd World, Brum, as well as what came later, like Hip Hop Harry, Wilbur, and Meteor. But there was one show that aired on the early part of the Paz era that I remember watching occasionally as a kid. And the show was produced by the Jim Henson Company themselves. The show was partially lost and is barely talked about by people. The show isn't fully available anywhere, and I've been researching on this show for a bit of time now. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers of all ages, I give you Jim Henson's Animal Jam. Animal Jam first aired on the block on February 24th, 2003, and new episodes ran till April 4th of that year. Reruns, however, would go on until 2006. The show regards on a zebra named Edie and a cow monkey named Waffle that would host a dance party alongside with a panda, a koala, and a leopard called the DJs 1, 2, and 3, and a dancing elephant named Bozark. There was also a water buffalo named Pancake, who was apparently Waffle's adopted sister, but she was only shown in 2 episodes. The show was music-driven and was live action with kids and animals. The show would also teach kids not only about animals, but different dances and body movements throughout each episode of the show. Well, that should cover some information for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be explaining why the show needs to be out there, either streaming or fully available to watch. So, get comfy or whatever, and let's go on ahead and get started into my reasons why the show should be out there. So, there are so many reasons why the whole series should be out there. Either streaming or just available online to watch somewhere. And this first one is no surprise. Well, first of all, it's a Jim Henson Company production, people. The legacy has been around for so many years, and, he's been around, and, anytime a new Jim Henson thing comes out, fans should be very excited for it. You get the idea. You would expect somebody to actually know what the show is. Like, you would expect it to be more popular since it's a Jim Henson show. But, that's my first reason why. The second reason why I definitely think the show should be out there streaming is because, well, both Michael and Patty Silvershire, who were the composers who did all the songs on the show, well, most of the songs, have said that it was their favorite song experience and probably their best work. They confirmed that it was their best work. And it's not even out there to show. It's not even out there. Like, come on. If Michael and Patty, they want to be able to allowed to see their best work too. They work for the Henson Company and they can't even show their work. The company can't even share their work with them. Like, come on. That's, they should have the right to, we should have the right to listen to some of their work too. So, I actually had the privilege of interviewing them back in June of 2022. And let me tell you, the interview was a blast. I would definitely go check it out in the description below if you want to check it out. So, that's my second reason why. The third reason why, and I think this reason is actually a very, very good legitimate one, is the show was streaming before some years ago and isn't available now. Like, come on, for crying out loud, why would you just discontinue a show that was actually available but now you can't show it now? That's kind of stupid in my opinion. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. I do have a video showing off that it was streaming a few years back. So if you want to check that out, that's also in the description below in the video. Moving on to the fourth reason, we were able to get Bear in the Big Blue House streaming on Disney Plus in fall of 2022, so why can't it be the same for Animal Jam to be streaming somewhere? Like put it on Family Hub or Hulu, or even put it back on Tubi, for crying out loud. Like I mentioned before. Why not? There's not a reason why this show can't be streaming out there. And we can't get it rolling out there too. And for the fifth reason, well, I also think it would be a great show for kids, especially in this generation, to teach them about animals and, differences. And I think it would be great for generations yet to come. There are so many theoretic questions about this series. Even the fact that there are hardly any TV recordings out there. And for the fact that it's a Jim Henson production, you would think that more people would actually capture this show and archive it. Surprisingly, personally, I think it's very strange for a Henson show like this to be very, very obscure. I recently reached out to Karen Folk, who is the main archivist for the Jim Henson Company, and she has confirmed that they do have 1,000 things worth of media material in their archives. But now the question is this: do they plan to release them? Well, unfortunately, it's unknown at the moment whether the company plans to release the show in full or if it's going to stay in their archives. But we can certainly hope that something about the show will be happening in the near future. Well, I pretty much covered all the questionable stuff about this show. Now, if there is anybody out there that is interested in taking part of this project, here is what you can do to help. Before I get into it, here is an honorable mention. I posted about this Partially Lost show on Twitter quite some time ago, and apparently somebody said that they had a promotional DVD with the episode Dance It Out. The user did claim, while watching the episode, he says that they were looking at zebras, which apparently is the truth because my friend said that they've seen the full show before and that they were looking at zebras during the song Zebra Zydeco, which is a song that was featured on the show. The user did claim in the DVD that there was also a pajama segment on there. But what I don't know if he's telling the truth about all this. If anyone knows what this guy is talking about, please leave your comment in the comment section below. I'll also share the thread if I need to. Anyway, first of all, I have a Google Doc for you to check out. I've made this doc to show what kind of progress we've made on searching for the show. You can read to see what episodes that have been found and what are not found. Second of all, I've also made a petition to try to get the show running on any streaming platform again. Bear in the Big Blue House had one, and apparently that got a victory for Disney Plus, so why not Animal Jam? If you guys would like to contribute to this petition, anything would be muchly appreciated. And the third thing is, I have also set up a Discord for this project as well. A lot of Lost Media users use this social media platform for Lost Media, so why not use Discord to promote this project? All those links will be provided in the description below. The more people we have on this hunt, the more this project will grow. Well everyone, that wraps up this video. Before I end this video, I just want to say thank you for everybody who has supported me on this project on looking for Jim Henson's Animal Jam. I did not know this show was going to have quite an impact on people. You know, so much goodness and so much with, promoting lost media can, create a big environment for people. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content.
Also, if you have any home recordings you would like to contribute, please get in contact with me via email or any other of my social medias that I have. Anyway, everybody, until the next video, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.